So go ahead and start your tracker. And let me hit my warm-up button here. There it is. All right, let's warm up. All right, here we go. It's Friday. Woo! So let's get warm. I guess let's really warm it up, given how cold it is there. Let's turn up the heat, get those joints moving. That's the thing when you've got really cold weather like this. You really need to get those muscles nice and warmed up, especially if you do get a lot of snow. Definitely do a bit of a warm-up before you go out and start trying to shovel stuff and move around out there. Get those muscles warm, get the joints warmed up, get those muscles a bit loose so you can move and protect yourself when you go out there to dig it out, if that happens. Hopefully you can just stay in by the fire and enjoy that because you've already done your workout for that day. Thought I'd throw that in there. All right. And let's do some bump kickers. Let's do that. Let's warm up those. Let's stretch out those quads. Those hammies make a big W. Easy. Take it easy. Don't go too hard. Just gently stretch it out however you're feeling it. There we go. Just keep those muscles moving. Get them moving. Use your rollers. Roll those muscles out. Give them a nice massage. And feed them good. Lots of good carbs and protein. Get the energy in there to rebuild that muscle tissue. All right. Carbs to recharge our fuel system. And then protein to rebuild. All right. And let's do a couple more, and then let's do a nice easy twist, side to side, opposite hand, opposite foot. Easy twist back and forth. There we go. Nice. Feel a nice stretch, easy stretch on the inner thigh. Don't force it. It's back and forth. Let's do a couple more and ease it out over that right leg. Easy peasy. Here we go. Hold it for a moment here, and then let's take it over to the other side. Ease it on over. Easy stretch. All right, then come on up. Let's step it back. Plant that rear foot. Let's get a stretch in the calf. Hands up in a big eye. So excited it's Friday. Very excited for Friday. There we go. Reaching up nice and high. And reaching back on the other side. And I was planning out what I was going to cook for dinner tonight. And got the sweet potatoes, this subscription thing we've got, so they just send you all the food and you just have to make it. And I got a head start on it. And Amy said, well, it's pizza night, so we really need to not do that. Let's have pizza. So it's pizza night. So big Y for yay, it's pizza night. Right there. Yeah, something to celebrate. It's the little things. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Ease it back and ease it down a wee bit. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. Get a nice stretch. There we go. Now let's ease. Speaking of stretch, let's ease into a straight leg deadlift. Ease down those shies. It's a combination of the shin and the thigh. It's a new muscle group you've never heard of. The shy. Ease down your shies. Feel that nice stretch, and then gently pull yourself back up, palms up. Let's step it back, draw your belly button in, and let's exhale and twist to the side. Hold it there. Easy twist. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. We'll step it back, palms up, twist. All right, speaking of stretching, let's come on over, grab onto a little something here. Grab onto one of your feet gently, ever so gently, give it a little pull there. Stretch out those quads a wee bit. All right, and then let's do same thing on the other side. Gentle pull. And if you've got some Epsom salts, also another good thing to do. Take a nice Epsom salts bath to soak your muscles and help them release a bit. Always good. And all right, let's do some nice big arm swings. And from here, we're just going to do some nice easy reaches up over the top. Reach. Nice. Coming up and over. A little step out. Feel a nice stretch as you go. All right, gonna do a couple more. And last one. All right, awesome. And now let's grab a sip of water, and we're gonna start off on the floor doing a little bit of core action on the floor, like we like to do it. And we'll need a yoga ball at some juncture during our core work. So whenever you're ready, you can join me down here. We're going to start with a leg flutter, kind of like a scissor kick. Put this in my pocket. There we go. Alrighty, and here we go. All right, so have your yoga ball just handy. So we're going to start with our legs straight up in the air, and we're going to lower, draw in our core, so we keep our low back pressed into the floor, coming down just as far as we're comfortable. Actually, we're going to alternate our legs. So we're just going to flutter kick right here, nice and easy peasy. So you can come down as far as is comfortable, as long as you can keep your low back pressed into the floor as you go. So if you feel that your low back is coming up off the floor, just don't go down as far. So draw in that core, keep the back pressed into the floor as you flutter back and forth. Easy flutter kicks. All right, and last rep. Let's put both our feet down, and we're going to go into a crunch with our yoga ball, doing a reach. So we've got your ball. We're going to start with the ball back overhead, and then we're going to pull it up and crunch, and come right back down again. Bring it up and down. Nice. Crunch it up. Draw it back. Exhale up. Inhale back down. Nice. Reach it up. Back down. Reach it up. Nice. Draw that belly button in. Exhale up. And last one. And let's switch. All right, we're going to come into a yoga ball. Glute bridge with yoga ball squeeze. So, right between your knees here. Think about we want to get that pelvic floor filed up. So jump in that cold water, then flex your glutes, press up, ease it back down, completely relax, and then draw in, flex your glutes, press, slowly ease it down one vertebrae at a time, reset, draw in, flex your glutes, press it up, squeeze hard, ease it back down. Let's do one more. Draw in, flex your glutes, press up, and drop it back down. Keep your ball handy. We're going to go back into another leg exercise this time, though. Instead of a flutter kick, we're going to bring our legs down and do a bit of a scissor. So one leg crossing over the other, like so. Yes, nice and easy. So draw your belly button in, keep your low back pressed into the floor, and do some scissors. So you can lower your legs down, or about 45-degree angle will do it. You don't need to go down real far. As long as you can keep that low back pressed into the floor, and if it starts to come up off the floor, just raise your legs a little bit and keep scissoring. You can going to get a lot of benefit whether your legs are a 45-degree angle or even just right overhead. All right, and let's switch this time with your yoga ball, holding it right up overhead. We're going to crunch, but just crunch, got it straight up. Just take it straight up and ease it right back down again. So we're just going to crunch it up and ease it back down. Draw that belly button in as you crunch up. Nice. Ease it back down. Reset. Draw in. Crunch. Ease it back down. Reset. Crunch. Reach it up. Ease it back down. Let's go one more time. Draw the belly button in. Crunch. And back down. And then let's put the ball right back between those knees again. All right. So, getting ready to get set here with your pelvic floor. Draw in. Flex your glutes. Press up. Squeeze. Then one vertebrae at a time. We gently bring it down. Reset. Draw in. Flex your glutes. Press. Ease it back down. Completely relax. Then reset. Draw everything in. Flex your glutes. Press it back up. Drop it back down. And let's go one more time. Draw in, flex your glutes, press it up. And then ease it back down. Awesome. All right, let's do this real quick too. Let's just roll over here and come into a little bit of child's pose and pull back. Let's stretch those lats a wee bit before we get into our back workout, which is just about to happen. So gently pull back. Hold it there for a moment. All righty. And then let's get ready for it. Go ahead and come on up. Oh, well, let's get ready to balance. Let me not skip the balance. I was going to jump right over that balance. Oh, my goodness, what am I thinking? We got to balance. All right, so let's get ready to balance. And let's take off our shoes. Let's make it even that much more fun. Shoes off, and we'll balance in our sock feet or barefoot, however you like to do your balance action. And first move, we don't need any equipment for. We're just going to balance. The second move, I think, will be either a light dumbbell or a medicine ball, because we'll do some diagonal chops, and we just want to keep it a little bit interesting. Make it fun and challenging. So first up, we're going to do just some airplane arms, and we're going to vary our airplane arms a little bit today. So get yourself in position there. Get your right knee there lined up with your second and third toes. We're going to come on up. We're going to be little airplanes, and first we'll do that kind of a airplane. I'm going to turn a little bit sideways just for fun here so you can see. We're just coming down with that kind of reaching down, pressing back up. So not quite a squat, not quite a straight leg deadlift. We're just coming down, tap, press back up. Nice. Ease it back down again. Drive it back up. Turn this away. And one more time. Take it down. Protect that little grape under your foot. Drive it back up. Awesome. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Get yourself lined up again. Arms out again. Protect that little grape underneath your sock. Come on down. And then ease it back up. Pressing through the heel and the ball of the foot. Nice. Let's take it down again. Come down. Tap. Press it back up. Hold. Awesome. Let's come down one more time. Maybe two more times. Press it up. Yeah, let's go one more time. Let's ease it down. And then drive it back up. All right. Now let's grab a light dumbbell or a medicine ball. It doesn't have to be real heavy. I'll grab this one. We're just going to do some diagonal chops. No big thing. Let's come back to that right foot. Draw that belly button in. Got the weight down here at your right hip. Just going to reach it up and out. Ease it back down. Good. Shadows made his appearance, and he's gone. All right. Up and out. Ease it down. Exhale it up. I saw him earlier. I hope I didn't hurt his feelings because I didn't mention that I saw his tail flipping around back there. Reach it up. If he's anything like our cats, you'd be highly insulted. Let's switch to the other side. Knee lined up again, second and third toe up nice and tall. There we go. We have a white cat. You might remember Pearl. And, of course, she's known as Miss Pearl because, you know, she's a big, white, fluffy cat. So she's got to be called Miss Pearl. And our neighbors have a cat named, of course, they're Dutch folks. Their cat next door is named Miss Belgium. Which I just thought was hilarious that there's a Miss Belgium next door to Miss Pearl. And reach it up. Alrighty, and let's switch back to our airplane arms. Keep that medicine ball. Don't let it get too far away. All right, this time, airplane arms again into a straight leg deadlift though. So we're gonna normally we just do more of a squat, but we're just gonna come down, kind of toward toe touch, ease it back up again. There we go. Just ease it down. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Flex that hamstring. Pull it back up. All the way up. Nice and tall. Nice. Let's come down again. Do a little tap. Press it up. Or getting close. Get it in the ballpark. Whatever your hammies are feeling. All right. Let's shake it out a little bit. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Get all lined up again. Arms out. Awesome. We're going to ease it down. And then flex, bring yourself up. Nice and high. Nice, you got it. Yes, ease it down again. Flex, brace that core as you pull yourself up. Fantastic. Let's take it down again. Take it down. Flex, pull it up. Hold it here. All right, and then let's grab our medicine balls one more time. Do a little bit more with our medicine ball. All right, this time we're going to switch it up a little bit here. So ball right out in front, or dumbbell, whatever you got. We're going to twist over that knee. Bring it back to center. Nice. Let's go again. Exhale, twist. Trying to keep the knee kind of straight ahead if you can. Just letting that spine twist. Come back to the middle and twist over that knee again. Draw the core and brace your core. Protect your little grape. All right, and we're going to switch. Whew, shake your arms out a little bit. Heavy duty with that hold too, with those arms. Let's come back to the left leg here. Knee lined up again. Weight right out in front. All right, and twist. Keep that core braced as you twist. Nice. Bring it back around. Awesome. Exhale. Keep the core braced. Pull in that belly button. Protect your little grape. Little bend in your knee. Come forward again. All right. Yeah, let's go one more time. Twist it out there. Bring it back in. Whew, and done. Nice. All right. Let's put our piggy boxes back on, and then we'll get ready to do some resistance training. We're going to start off on the stability ball, doing those stability ball lat pulls. So we're going to lie down on the stability ball. Maybe have your collarbone kind of hanging off a little bit. And once we get set, then we're going to have just one leg on the floor. So you need to really brace, keep that core active, hold yourself in place. Then we start doing our reps. So at the halfway point, we'll switch our feet. Whichever foot's on we'll switch to a different foot there on the ground. So get your stuff together here. And at some point, we will need a step, too, just so you know. A little late in the game, but I'll mention that now. So, as always, if you remember this one, yes, it's a little awkward to get set up with the stability ball lat pull. So get yourself in position there. And at some future date, if you were doing this as a class to do just somewhere in a hotel and you didn't have a stability ball, then you would just do a stability ball lat pull down. Like if you could tie your band up over a door would be the idea. But okay, let's go ahead and get in position. We have about 13 seconds here, which is about how long it takes me to try to get set up for this thing. Pull yourself back. Get positioned. All right, come up onto one leg, and then shoulder blades down and back, and your head looking kind of neutral, looking down at the floor. Just drive those elbows back and hold, and then we'll release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze it back and hold, and release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Switch your legs real quick. Get yourself set. Shoulder blades down and back and squeeze it right back again. Elbows to your side. Hold. And release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze and hold. All right, and release. 3, 2, 1, and then you can just look right down at the floor. Keep the head neutral. Squeeze it in, and release. 3, 2, 1, and pull and hold, and release. 3, 2, 1. Keep those shoulder blades down and back. Squeeze it in, and release. 3, 2, 1, and one more. Squeeze it in, and then release. 3, 2, 1. All right, and then let's switch. Easier said than done. Get off that stability ball. And we're going to come to a single leg band row. So, staying right with the pole theme. Walk yourself back, shoulder blades again, down and back. Knee lined up with your second and third toe. We're going to come up onto one foot and drive those elbows straight back. Squeeze it back and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Switch your legs real quick. Get set up again. Shoulder blades down and back. And then let's go. Drive those elbows straight back and hold. Yes. Release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Keeping a little bend in that knee of that leg you're balancing on. Pull and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull it in and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. And one more. Pull it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's switch to our step up to balance biceps curls. Yay! Step up to balance biceps curls. Always a good time. Grab some dumbbells. Get yourself in position. All right. All right, let's do it. Plant that foot. Drive it on up. Balance and squeeze. Pull it up. Ease it back down. I'm going to step back and come up on the other foot. Don't go back too far like I did. Squeeze it on up. Hold. Nice. And we just slowly bring it down. Awesome. Switch. Plant your foot. Drive it right on up. Squeeze and hold. Looking good. Ease it down. Fantastic. Switch. Come up on the other foot. Curl it up and hold. And we'll just ease down. Very nice indeed. All right. Just cranking them out. Biceps curls, you almost go through the motions with these, don't you? So that's why we have to throw in the little bit of excitement there with the step. All right. Over the halfway point. How about that? Just like that. Curling away on a Friday. All right, looking great. And bring it right on up. Curl it up. Fantastic. Can do, maybe, I don't know, 2 more. Definitely 2 more. I don't know if we'll get in 3 with that extra step. Need to calculate that one of these days. Yeah, I think 1 more, and then we're going to move on. Next up is going to be a single leg reverse fly with the band. Yeah, let's switch. All right, perfect. Perfect timing. All right, shake those hands out a little bit. We'll get ready for the single leg band reverse fly. So, keeping that little bend in the elbow, coming up on the one foot, a little bend in the knee that leg we're balancing on. Squeeze it open and hold. And then we release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. Feel it right between those shoulder blades. And release. 3, 2, 1. Protect that little grape you've got in your shoe. Open it up. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1, and open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Switch your feet real quick. Get that knee lined up again. Come up nice and tall. Shoulders down and back, and open it up. All right, looking good. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Squeeze and hold. All right, and release. 3, 2, 1. Open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Couple more. Open up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And one more. And then we'll finish out the circuit. And release. 3, 2, 1. All right. Awesome. Circuit 1 done. We got 2 more to go. Grab a quick sip if you'd like it. I know I need a quick sip. For sure. All righty. And then we're going to come right back to that stability ball lat pull. So when you're ready to do it, let's get ourselves set up again. I feel like I should allow about 5 minutes just to get set up to do this exercise. Here we go. 15-second warning. Let's see if we can get ready to go. Looks you all are ready to go. I'll see if I can get ready to go. Okay. Get yourself in position. All right. Shoulder blades down and back. And let's come up onto one foot and then drive those elbows to your rib cage. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And keep the head looking straight down at the floor. Squeeze it in, or just in line with your spine. And release. 3, 2, 1. Drive those elbows right back to the ribs and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. All right, switch your legs real quick. Get yourself set up again. Shoulder blades down and back. And when you're ready, let's do it. Pull it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze back nice and strong. And release. 3, 2, 1. Drive those elbows back real strong right to the ribs. And release. 3, 2, 1. This is the last rep. Squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. All right, and we'll switch. Next up, awkwardly switch. Next up is that single leg band row. So we're going to walk it back. Come up onto one foot. Get those shoulder blades down and back. A little bend in the knee. Let's do it. Squeeze it into the rib cage and then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Pull it right back in. Nice and strong. Yes. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. Good. Release. 3, 2, 1. Relax shoulders. I love it. Looking great. Pull it in. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Last one on this leg. Pull it in. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch our feet real quick. Get set up. And here we go. Shoulder blades down and back. Squeeze the rib cage and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Pull it in and hold. Nice. Release. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. All right, and let's switch. Grab your dumbbells. Time for some more dumbbell. Step up to dumbbell biceps curls. Just like that. Already time again. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Plant that foot, and then step it on up and curl. And we just ease it on down. Nice. Take it back. Come right up on that other foot and curl. And we'll just take it on down. All right, looking good. No big deal. This is like we're in the autopilot phase of the workout right now. Doing our bicep curls. Don't have to think too much about it. Just brace your core a little bit as you curl. Ease it down. Keeping it braced here. Those arms are straight out in front. Just drop down. Kind of relax for a moment. Plant that foot. Grow some nice balancing roots. Temporary roots to keep you stable. And then ease those weights down. Looking good. All right. Standing tall. Having such a fun morning. A fun Friday morning. All right. Ease those weights down. Over the halfway point. Heck yeah. Doing our endurance workout. Fantastic. Love it. Okay. Speaking of endurance, so a little bit different from the power workouts and the hypertrophy workouts, but still burning lots of calories. So just make sure you get those good carbs in there to feed those muscles. After burning through those carbs, those carbs to feed our muscles, and then the protein to build those muscles back up again. So definitely make sure you're getting plenty of both. Step it back, and let's switch actually to our single leg reverse fly. There we go. Single leg band reverse fly time. And we'll finish out circuit number 2 already. We're just blasting through this thing. All right. Come on up onto one foot. Shoulder blades again, down and back. A little bend in those elbows as we go. Squeeze it open and hold. And then we'll release. 3, 2, 1. And open it up. You can feel that right between those shoulder blades. Yes. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze it open. Hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And one more on this foot. Open it up. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch our feet real quick. Squeeze and open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Open. Yes. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Maybe 3 more. Open it up. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2. Whoa, that was the last one. Ha! Thought we could get in 3. We got in 2. That's okay. Grab a quick sip, and we'll go one more time through our circuit before we head into cardio land, which we will be doing here in just a moment. Go. 15-second warning for our stability ball lat pull. Let's walk it back. Pull it back to get ourselves in position. All right. Shoulder blades down and back, and let's do it. Squeeze those elbows to your rib cage. And then release. 3, 2, 1, squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Keep that core active as you pull back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Switch your feet real quick. And we'll go on another rep here. Shoulder blades down and back. Squeeze those elbows to the rib cage and hold there. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Pull it right on back. Drive it back. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze. Hold it there nice and strong. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it back in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. All right, and we're done there. Woo, thank you, Stability Ball. Let's switch to our single leg band rows. So walk it back a bit. Come up on the 1 foot, knee in line with your second and third toe, shoulder blades down and back. Let's do it. Pull it in right to the rib cage and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's switch your feet. Knee line up against second, third toe, shoulder blades down and back. And let's do it. Pull those hands right to the rib cage. Nice and strong. Yes, and release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Doing great. Pull it in. Hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Just a few more. Pull it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. We've got 2 more. Pull it in and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. This is the last one. Pull it on in and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. All right. Awesome. Let's grab our dumbbells one more time. One more time with the dumbbells. And we'll do our step up to balance biceps curls. Last time, holding those weights up nice and strong. Let's do it. Plant your foot. Step it on up. Curl. All right. Looking great. Ease it down. Like it's no big thing. Step it back. Come right back up with the other foot. Yes. Like a boss. Balancing and curling like a boss. No big thing. All right. Drive it up. Curl it up. Ease it right back down. Awesome. Nice and strong. You can tell yourself, I'm feeling my power today. Feeling strong. Looking good. Love it. Got about another minute to go here with our curls, and then we'll finish up with our single leg reverse flies. That is a little bit of cardio, just to round out our workout this morning. All right, curl it up. And primarily with our cardio, will be push type moves, just to get ourselves some extra push work in, mixed in at the end of our pull workout. So they'll be cardio centric, but we'll get some cardio, some push benefit from them, which is nice while we do our cardio. And we'll do a little core work with some accordion crunches. And of course, we'll do our step, run across, or just run back and forth if your step isn't quite suited for running across it. Just a little bit of lateral movement. All right, this is the last one. And we can thank our dumbbells for their hard work today. And let's switch to our bands one more time. All right. Let's get set up here. Walk it back. Keeping that little bend in your elbows. Shoulder blades, again, down and back. Get that knee lined up with your second and third toe. And let's do it. Keep that bend in your elbows and squeeze it open. Feel that between the shoulder blades as you release. 3, 2, 1. And we squeeze it open and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Open it up. Still protecting that little grape you got in your shoe. Release. 3, 2, 1. A little bend in the knee. Squeeze it open. And release. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Open it up. I'm going to switch legs after this one. Release. 3, 2, 1. Switch your feet real quick. Knee lined up again with second and third toe. Shoulder blades down and back. Open it up. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And open it up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. Nice. Release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it open and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And last one. Open it up and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Nicely done. All right. Resistance down. Grab a sip of water. Whoops. I had to trip over that. And let's get ready to do our cardio business here. I'm going to grab a quick drink of water. Okie dokie. We've got 3 rounds. 3 rounds to go. No big thing. We're going to do a lateral run across, scooting across in ninja style. We'll drop down on the floor to do some accordion crunches. We're going to do some squat. We'll get into a squat and we'll just punch. We'll do a grapevine with an overhead carry. Work on those shoulders, and we'll do a medicine ball chest pass. And then we'll repeat. Alrighty. So get yourself psyched and ready to go here with your run across. Coming up in about 8 seconds. So get yourself ready. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. So nice and light on your feet. Keep it at that kind of a jog intensity, all the way up, all the way down. I didn't get it all the way down last time. So keep it at that just a cardio deal, casual, able to chat with your gym buddies as you go. Want to make sure we're not gasping for air as we go. That'd be taking a little bit too intense, and we're keeping this still in that just cardio aerobic zone. All right, and last rep, let's drop down on the floor for some accordion crunches. Come on down. All right, and let's do an accordion crunch. So both knees driving up, or one leg if you want, or you can even just crunch, do a side crunch if you're not feeling that, or do the one, do twosies, however you're feeling it. All right, let's switch sides real quick. Flip around there. Other side, accordion crunch. So both knees driving in, or just one leg, or you can just do just a crunch. However you're feeling it, whatever your energy level is. Today, any day you're doing it, always varies. In 3, 2, 1, let's come on up. Next up, is squat punches. So lose that. Come down into a squat. Here we go. Punch. Just go to the angle. Nice and strong, fast. So burnout, kind of almost burnout punches. As long as you keep yourself that talk test so we can carry on a conversation like I'm doing, but just challenging, not getting into the difficult to carry on a conversation. So next up, heck, I don't remember what it was. I think it might be an overhead carry. We're going to find out in 3 seconds. All right, let's switch. And it is a grapevine with overhead carry. It is indeed. Grab that grapevine, dumbbell, medicine ball, whatever you want. Oh, look at that. I color coordinated black and orange again. It's a fabulous combination. Back and forth, easy peasy. All right. Nice and slow and methodical. So we're getting a nice isometric hold in the arms as we hold that ball up overhead or dumbbell, whatever you've got. All right, and let's switch. Next up is medicine ball chest pass. Well, that was handy. We already had our medicine balls. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Medicine ball chest pass. Drive that sucker right into the floor. So use that power. Still want to be powerful with our movements. Just don't have to go real fast like we would in our regular hip type workouts where we're trying to get to the point that we can't talk. Here we want to be able to chat and do a med ball pass. No big deal. Get ready to switch in 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Next up is going to be, right back at the top. It's time to run across our stepper again. No big deal. Just like that. Let's do it. Run across. Nice and light. Like a bunch of ninjas. Cruising over the rooftops of Tokyo right here. Maybe Yokohama. Who knows where you are? You're just being a ninja. Nice and quiet. Stealthy. All right. So, step. Drives that heart rate up. It does for me. So, give yourself that talk test as you go. Make sure you're not going a little too fast. And let's switch. Let's drop down on the floor for some more accordion crunches. Accordion crunch time. Let's do it. So, both knees coming up. Just that top leg. Or just crunching, side crunch. Whatever you're feeling. Just crank them out. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides real quick. As you make beautiful exercise music with the accordion crunch, keep crunching away. Both legs, one leg, or just a side crunch, however you're feeling it. Doing great. All right, getting ready to switch in 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Come on up. I think it's a squat punch time. Yeah. Get into that squat, and let's do it. Punch. Yeah. Let's go to the ankle. Full extension. All right. Fantastic. Punching away. All right, let's switch it up. Uppercuts. Why not? Uppercuts. Right toward the jaw. Just don't hit your jaw. I almost feel like Popeye, you know. There we go. I am what I am. All right, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. And overhead carry? Yes, it is. Grapevine with overhead carry. Let's do it again. Get the ball right up overhead. And just a little karaoke with those feet. Working it back and forth. Love it. Nice and steady as she goes. All right. As we head back, we get about 10 more seconds. And then I think it's going to be the med ball chest pass time again already. Yes, it is. 3, 2, 1. Grab your medicine ball or a different one or whatever you want. Medicine ball chest pass in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So fire that sucker right into the floor like you mean it. So use that power. Feel those triceps working it. Yes. Unleash your power. All right, we got about 10 more seconds. Plenty of time to keep cranking out those chest passes. All right, we got 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. I think we're at the top again. Yes, we are. Right back to that lateral run across. Let's do it. Lateral run across. This is the last time through. Working through our circuit. Keeping that intensity level in this aerobic zone. So, challenging to carry on a conversation, just not get into difficult. All right. Doing great. Over the halfway point is usually where I slow down a bit because I start off too fast and feel myself ratcheting up too much. 3, 2, 1. Drop down the floor. Let's do those accordion crunches again. 2 legs, 1 leg, or no, just doing a side crunch, whatever you want to do. Let's do it. Accordion crunch. Drive those knees in. Exhale as you draw that belly button in and crunch up with that upper body. You got 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Get yourself in position. Here we go. Yes. Make that beautiful exercise music with the accordion crunch. Crunch away. Drive those knees in. Exhale. Pull that belly button in. All right, we got 3, 2, 1. Let's come on up. I think it's a grapevine. Oh, it's a squat punch time. Let's do it. Squat punch. Let's do it. Punch away. Punch, punch, punch. All right, just no big deal. People standing around, punch in the air a bit. All right, let's go back to those uppercuts just for fun, because we can. Got 10 more seconds. Nice strong punches. Looking good. All right, think we're going to that overhead carry with the grapevine. Let's switch. Grab it. Yes. Grab your medicine ball. All right, one more time with our grapevine with the overhead carry. Third set always starts to get a little bit fatiguing. I always feel my elbows bending more and more. So to keep that core braced as you go back and forth. And we get on this one leg here, keep the core active so that we don't arch the back. All right, almost there. We got 5 more seconds. Then we're going to come into that medicine ball chest pass in 3, 2, 1. All right, medicine ball chest pass time. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Medicine ball chest pass. Yeah. Drive that ball right into the ground, right through the floor. Wake the neighbors if they're not up yet. They should be up. All right, halfway point. Keep powering through it here. We're closing in on it, kids. All right, and here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and it's cool down time. Woo! Let's slow it down. All right, grab a drink of water, and then we will get cool down. Okie dokie. Yes. Deep breath in. Feed those muscles. Get some nice deep breath. Slowly release. Ooh, that step's going to come in handy in a minute here. You know we're going to do some fancy gym moves with that thing. Heck yeah. Some of the best days of the week doing those Gymshark moves. All right. Easy steps, easy arm swings. Yeah, and tell you what, let's wind and unwind a little bit more. Why not? Just for fun, because we can. Take it back and forth. Easy twist. He's a little easy to do when you don't have the weight overhead. Back and forth. Yep. All right. And again, taking it back. I'm going to go all the way over yonder. All the way over to one side. Whichever side you end up, it doesn't really matter. And then we're going to walk this way. And we're going to do a little hamstring stretch. Put one leg out in front. A little bend in the knee. Squeeze that, or I should say flex that toe back towards your shin. Just ease it down until we stretch that hammy. Feel that stretch. Move yourself around a wee bit. See where the hamstring needs to get the most attention with your stretch. All right, then let's walk it back. And stepping back, squeeze between your shoulder blades as you open yourself up to this beautiful Friday. Right there is Friday. All right, and then let's come forward again. And we'll go on the other leg here. Take it forward again. Put one foot out in front of you. Little bend in the knee. Ease down. Oh, there's that tight hamstring. I've been working on it. It's been a whole week now, and it's still tight. I don't know. Apparently, I'm not working on it enough. There we go. Ease it back and forth. Just keep giving it some love, and hopefully, definitely it'll get looser over time. Let's walk it back again. And other side. Squeeze it open. Squeeze between those shoulder blades gently. So you open yourself up to this beautiful Friday, what it's got to offer. All right, from right here, let's just go ahead and, since we're standing here, grab onto something and gentle pull on those quads. Flex your glute. Let's get those quads stretched a wee bit. Easy, easy, gentle pull. All right, and then let's do the same thing on the other side. Go ahead and grab on. Flex your glute, that leg you're stretching, and help those hip flexors release a wee bit as well. Alrighty, and from here, let's just walk ourselves out gently into a plank and come all the way down onto the floor. And then hands under kind of right next to your shoulders. Flex your glutes and press up, trying to keep your pelvis on the floor. And keep those glutes active. Ease it back down again. Reset. Flex your glutes, press. Hold it there. Ease it down, reset, flex your glutes, and press. One more time. Coming up. And from here, let's come up into that strong plank and put one foot outside the other, one of your hands, hand of your choice, and we're just going to twist it up to the outside. Easy twist. And let's bring the hand down. Let's put that foot back. Rock yourself back into downward facing dog, and we'll stretch those calves and get a little bit more hamstring stretch while we're about it. And then let's come forward again. Opposite foot now coming up next to the other hand. And then we'll just reach it up and out. Twist it up to the ceiling. And then let's ease it down. Press it back again. And then let's come all the way down onto the floor, onto your knees. And we're going to ease back into our child's pose. Press your palms into the floor and gently pull back. Let's stretch those lats out after all of that heavy duty pull work we did today. Let's give them a nice stretch. All right, and then let's come on up and let's stretch those inner thighs. And with the coolest gym move in the history of gym moves, put one foot up on your step, make that nice all-knowing, whatever you call that, with your hands together, and we're just gonna aim down at the ground. And it's just like, you do that, people just know you know everything there is to know about being in the gym right there. Not besides the fact that it actually is a good stretch, but it just inherently looks cool. And let's come on up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And we'll step it up and out. And then ease it down. There we go. Easy stretch. Stretch that inner thigh. And then let's come on up. Let's clasp our fingers behind us. And then gently push down. Roll those shoulders back. You can even drop your head back a bit. And get a nice stretch. You can even let your mouth drop open and then close your jaw and stretch those neck muscles. Alrighty. There we go. I think we're ready for Friday. We're ready for the weekend. Let's get some good pre-weekend energy. Let's just exhale down. Feel yourself with that good cusp of weekend Friday morning energy. Oh, it's just the best, isn't it? Exhaling down. Nice deep breath in. Oh, it's just delicious. One more time. Exhale down, filling yourself up with good energy to last you all weekend. All right. And Friday workout done. And stop your timer, please.